Alrighty. Alrighty, friends and crew. Alright. So, let's start off with uh, showing off my main character and her house. Of course, we have to wait for a login queue. There's 31 people in front of us, but I doubt we're going to be waiting that long. Well, hello there, Shay. How are you? Oh, yeah. This is my character's house, inside of Shirogane Ward 19. It's a small, so it's nothing too spectacular, but it works. Take a little tour to my outside bathhouse that I created. Too far zoomed in, or zoomed out. Oh yeah, we have my glorious glamour for things. My Shredder glamour from Ninja Turtles. Yes, the tree got in the way. Excuse me. We'll do it this way since we are in the typical Japan. Let's run around as my schoolgirl with the scythe outfit on. Here's my garden. I have no seeds currently planted in it. I haven't actually really been doing much with gardening in this game. It is a fun pastime. It'd be better if I could have more than one plot, but the way housing works in here for plantation plots is a small house can have one, a medium-sized house can have two, and a large house, or as we call it, mansions, can have 3 gardening plots. And it's also a decent way to make gil. Or at least it used to be. I don't know if it still is. But there are certain things that you can grow that do fetch a fair amount of gil on the market board. Yes. But you know what? Before we go into my house, let's take a tour around Shirogane. Spoiler alert for some people, I'm not going to enter into Kugane, which is the hub area to this residential area, but I will show off the residential area at least. If you want to see Kugane, I'll be more than happy to step into it. It's not that hard to go to. Here's someone's house. Here's a small house. Thing looks like a fortress. I love it. It's quite incredible. Let's see whose house this belongs to. This belongs to the player Kuma Kumiko. So Shirogane's residential area and Kugane are part of the Stormblood expansion, which has not been added to the free trial period yet. It will be added to the free trial period when Dawn Trail gets released. Nice to see you, Pichu. Okay, cool. Alright, well, when Pichu gets on, we'll get started with some other things. I'm actually going to show off Kat's house as well, since Pichu's going to be using Kat's character, Melancholy. I will show off the mansion that she has. Trust me, quite a place. But first off, since we're not in my house yet, we will be shortly, I'm going to show off this lovely little market area for people who want to buy a house or play the roulette game to get a house, basically. Because the housing used to be that you could just go to a plot and purchase it or move your house to it. Now it's a lottery. You put the amount for the house down and you wait until the lottery ends, check it again, and if you won, congratulations, the 4 million gil or whatever it costs for your house is gone, and you have a brand new plot of land. So here's some of our people that we like to go for. Fun. So this is a resident caretaker. You can actually spend company credits, items of interest. Let's take a look at what they have. They have an expeditioner's cap, a zoo horn, and a compact level 6 ethereal wheel stand. Nothing that I can actually buy. That's usually free company items that they're used for, except for the zoo horn and the expeditioner's cap. Okay, so here we have collectors and traders, and they usually deal in spoils, stuff that you get from, like, instances. Yeah. Yes, it is the big bird. Speaking of which, give me just a second. Just a brief more minute. Let's go to my mounts and I will show off what the zoo looks like. No, we're not going to go for Altaroid, sorry. Here he is. This is the zoo. Big bird. Like, really big bird. Uh-huh. Alright. Let me adjust the volume on my TV just a slight bit. Alright. So, proceeding on. Back to my house. There's no one in that stall for some reason. The NPC up here is a sutler, and he sells items for your house. They are NPCs that you can put in there to like buy stuff or meld your gear for you. Since I don't know if I can actually get a Discord call to work for the live stream, I think we can. Why don't you go ahead and call me on Discord, and I will transfer it to my PS5. Yeah. Indeed. There we go, and I have you in my audio now. Welcome, welcome. Awesome sauce. Yes, Answers, the reprisal version, which is what you hear in the event area, yeah, it's played a lot. It's also one of the most well-known songs to Final Fantasy XIV currently, for a title song. Answers for Realm Reborn, you have Dragon Song for Heaven's Ward, Revolutions for Stormblood, Shadowbringers for, well, Shadowbringers expansion. Are you in game yet, Pichu? Alright. Sweet! Alright. So a little... Absolutely. Well, or you could use your own, or you could use, you know, Diamond, or you can even log in with your own character, even though I don't think your own character is really high enough. Yes, especially for what we're going to be running. Shay says she can't hear you. I don't know. I've never used it on my PS5 yet. Funny enough. I don't know much about it on the system. Whoops. Son of a biscuit. I gotta figure out how this stuff works. Okay. Thank you. Now my PlayStation 5 says I have joined a Discord chat. I missed that bit of chat, but I saw an interest. I saw what was that was said in the stream chat. I'm sorry, I completely missed it. Said you're. Oh, so she's holding you to a standard. All right, well, I guess we better not disappoint her then. So, before we get started with everything, Kat, if you don't mind, I am going to show your house off after I show mine. So this is my house. I have actually removed a few things from it. Notice I had a bath in here at one time. It is now gone. I stored it. It was taking up room. I'm kind of doing renovations to this facility of mine. Oh, don't worry. And the song that's playing in my house is actually Revolutions from the Stormblood OST via my own personalized jukebox. Be amazed at the wondrous item. But here's my little sleeping area. I have actually moved stuff around and removed a few things. So let's say we take a trip downstairs. Alright. Here is what I call my kitchen / chill out area. You have my wine rack. You have my dishware pantry. I have a lot of fruits and vegetables sitting out. I have a guy who actually sits here and watches all my stuff to make sure no one steals it. He's my material supplier. Let's take a look in the kitchen, though I can't really gain access to it through this side. But I have a little pastry area. I have some Japanese calligraphy writing sitting on my wall. of Far Eastern characters in my house. Here's a picture of Byakko the tiger. Scary, ain't he? Yes. I forgot what this particular item is, but it's very cool. That's my carbuncle clock on the wall. Yep. And then I have, I think that's an Ariman music player or something that's sitting on my table. Either that or it's an Ariman clock sitting on my table. Yes. And here is the never-ending journey. You can view cutscenes of any kind that you have viewed so far. I won't go into much detail. Oh yes. Some of my other stuff. There is one of my other clocks. This is a Far Eastern clock with a couple of wind chimes sitting next to it. This is something that Melly helped me created for me. I have my very own fish tank. I have no fish in it yet, but I do have a fish tank with the Tsukuyomi background, which I think is really, really awesome. I actually got this from completing Tsukuyomi Extreme when I was doing Hellfire's commentaries run of this stuff. Or, no, not HFC. This was with actually a different group of people that I moved Ayane over to Leviathan on another world. On another data center. At least Tsukuyomi can. I don't know if any of the others can, but here is the actual inside of my kitchen with my two NPCs. They are, one is a male and one is a female Miko. But they watch over my housing, over my kitchen. They cook all the meals and everything and make sure it's all good to go. If you notice, this actually used to have my, 4 of my lovely comforter things that they use in Japan. I forgot what they're called. But I have... Yes. Yeah, my brain's kind of fried on it. Work has been long and my back is really killing me, but I'm good to go still. So, before I move on over to Melly's house, here's an up-close and personal shot of my fish tank with the Tsukuyomi background. That yep. It probably really. Oh, well. Well, I happen to win mine from the actual trial, so I guess I'm good. How interesting. Alright, so, Pichu, if you would be so kind as to bring Kat to her estate, I will be more than happy to be there in just a moment. Oh, good. Yep. I'm actually about to port in 2, 1, there we go. Alright, so here on the outside. So, we now arrive at Kat's mansion. Pichu, do you want to So, should we tell everyone about how much a mansion cost in this game? Yeah, 50 million gil to purchase that. If you can see it completely on my screen. 50 million gil to buy a house. And by the luck of the draw, Cat won the lottery. All right. Yeah, I think so. Actually, it's been what 7 years now since Kat started playing this game, and then I think you joined a little while after. Yeah. All right. So here we have on the outside, we have her retainer. This is one of the retainers that Melithali has, watching over the outside of the estate. Yep, I think so. Let me find out. I can speak to him. What do you have anything for? Oh, look, you have stuff for sale still. Yep, I see a wind-up creature. I see concentrated igneous. I'm bad at pronouncing stuff because I can't read for some reason. Yeah. And then oh, what, the wind-up? No, I do not have it. It is unregistered, unobtained. I may have to rectify that situation. How much? Well, you know what? Alright. Well, anyhow, let's make our way inside. But first off, I still want to show this off. This is one of my favorite things about the house, is this lovely Leviathan water fountain. From... Oh, well, just wait. But yeah, Leviathan, one of the primals that you will be seeing in this game. I don't know, but see, here it is. This is what I was talking about. A mansion-sized house can have 3 plots of gardens. I've been trying to get myself into a medium, but I always lose the lottery. So I gave up on that dream for now. Maybe in the future we'll try again. All right. Nope. Yeah, that does blood. That does bite. All right, so here we have the inside. Oh. All right. I have a new minion. So, let's greet our new minion. Oh yes, Reen. One of the most interesting characters from Shadowbringers, I have to actually say. She really was an interesting character. Alright, so let's meet this brand new minion that I got. And you see all my tabs that have freaking minions that I have not summoned out yet. There he is. Come forth. What? Oh yeah. Let's show him off just a bit. He floats a little bit, or at least he can jump somewhat. That is quite the character. Let's see. Let's put this back on, do a /sit, and then turn the volume, turn it off, and now we should be able to get a more unique perspective look. Not entirely on the face, but I can change that. See? Tiny. Such a tiny minion. He's well, the face behind the helmet. If I remember correctly, this is an infantile. What the hell race is that again? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that insanely difficult one. The one with the first boss that has like some really insane mechanics to it that you have to try and avoid to not die. Oh, yeah. All right. At some point. Anyhow, moving on, we have a precious gemstone collection from our feline companion. Pretty stones. Oh. Hold on. I gotta do this in proper fashion. Go into first person view. Take a look at the Mikote in her lovely gathering glamour attire. Son of a biscuit. Get off my screen. Yep. And there's samurai armor in the background. Really cool. Uh-huh. That's a fair warning. Do not try and steal anything from Cat's house. So here is... I see something there. What is... Ooh! We have a replica katana sitting at the top. Look at that nifty item. That's probably belongs to that armor. Alright, so we have one of the many aquariums that this house has with some fish inside of it of various sizes. Now, along with an NPC that belongs... Junkmonger. Looks like he's offering off some red and green crystals. And then we have a material supplier who has some miniature aquariums. Those are very neat. Yep. And this just astounds me to no ends. Is this a fountain or is this a bed? I can teleport to your estate, so yes, I think so. Ah, We can. And this actually... no, we're not going to move it. Well, that is still a very cool thing. But if you notice, Melithali has a pile of gold next to one of her aquariums. Holy moly. Oh, yes, the buried treasure. She's got even more gold. Shay's... Now, I have to really ask a really dumb question, but you have this thing that looks like a floating jellyfish of some kind that's hovering as a light source for your table, for a table. That's actually really... Oh. Oh, well, there's a snowball's chance in the underworld of me getting one. Ah, well, should we go upstairs or go downstairs to this to the mansion and continue our tour before we move on to things? Okay, well, yep, we can still see another fish tank, and we have something that looks like something from an area in Sonic Adventure, the first one. For a background. All you need is like a skull or something next, and behind those fence pieces, it'd be perfect. I think it was actually for one of Knuckles' stages. Sonic's as well, but more so for Knuckles. In Sonic Adventure 1. But there is still stuff to see here. We have the Kuffaker machine from the Gold Saucer. Would you like to demonstrate... Would you like to demonstrate this? Oh, well, and I'm no good at this, trust me. I have tried. This is actually one of the hardest things for me to actually do in the Gold Saucer. I hate to admit it. Yeah, I'm bad at timing on certain things. But see, we still have more stuff to... Okay. Oh. Alright. Oh, here we are. We're going to punch Gilgamesh in the face. Cost 1 MGP. Alright, ready, aim, and fail. Yep. Hey, I won 10 MGP. Indeed. Indeed. Alright, so here we have another one of the fountains, but I don't see any fish in this one. Oh, okay. So let's... You know what? It's just because I will show off my summoner appearance as well, though mine is nothing fancy, trust me. Just because it's summoner, why not? Now there's my carbuncle out as well. And my book that has, when you look at it from behind, has no goddamn pages to it. That is like the weirdest book of all time. But if you look at it from the front, yep, you look at it from the top, there are pages. Well, you know, it's quite plain and simple. I know, I know. My glamours leave something to the imagination. Well, you know what? I have some actually far better ones for casters. This is my Black Mage glamour. This is actually one of my favorite glamours for my casters because of the attire. Well, show it off. Oh, yep, there we go. And would you mind drawing your staff and showing it off for some of our viewers? Oh yeah, look at that. Now you got that from an event, right? Or a crossover event that the game had? Or Cat did? But still. Yep. That's right, the Yokai Watch event. Oh yeah. Yeah, and it's been a while since then they haven't brought it back, and I'm kind of waiting for it because I do want to finish collecting the other minions for the Yokai Watch event, and some of the weapons like the snow staff that you got right there. That is a brilliant staff. Mine just emanates of the basic elements that the Black Mage is known for: fire and blizzard. The weapon that I'm actually using, this comes from one of the Warring Triad in this game. His name is Zervon. We'll see him maybe tonight. Who knows? The game is pretty interesting on roulettes. Alright. Yep. Huh. Funny, so is my Blue Mage. You know, there's something that Blue Mages are very, very well known for. But, you know, I don't have it actually sitting on my Blue Mage spell listing at the moment. But a lot of Blue Mages tend to blow themselves up in this game, just because. No, my Blue Mage spell listing... Yeah, my Blue Mage spell listing is actually very set to... I've been trying to do the trials that Blue Mage goes through to do, you know, more story quests and stuff, but you have to complete certain trials in the game, and they are freaking difficult as hell. It's like being in a solo extreme trial, but with various phases and enemies that you have to go through. Oh yes, the Red Mage. So, when it comes to Red Mages, mine does not actually color code to one another, but it is definitely a setup with my glowy weapon from the Primal of Wind, Garuda. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, so I'm going back to my Reaper Glamour. Yep. You are a ninja maid. Oh, yes. And look at those deadly weapons that you sport. Those are some vicious weapons. Speaking of ninja, here's mine. She's my ninja. But I have a pair of glowy daggers. These are from Tsukuyomi. These are the crafted Tsukuyomi daggers. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna see. When there is a pair of daggers that are going to be coming out here shortly. The glamour. Now, would you please sheath and draw those? It sounds just like a Moogle. Those are hilarious. There are glowy ones that you can get, I believe. I think you can craft them, actually. Kat, since you're watching, is that something that you might like eventually? I know you can get him yourself. I mean, it's very easy to solo that guy. Even one or two people can do it easily. It should take something that the Moogle King drops, which might be actually very cheap on the market board. We may not have to go kill the Moogle King for it. Uh-huh. Now, are those... I'm guessing those are blacksmith, or are they... They should be... Okay. Yes. Yes, they do. Now, let's see. This should be... Side quest, other... How many do you have already? That's insane. Now, the mortal Mog knives are what level? I'm gonna guess that's probably... Okay, but is that part of the master recipe book, or is that standard issue crafting? Master 3, okay. Give me a second to look for it, because I am actually trying to find. No, I see the adamantite mangoshes in there for the master blacksmith 3. Master 4, maybe? No, Master 4 has... Other? Oh, that's probably... Well, give me just a second. As you are correct, it is under the other master recipes. The Mortal Mog Knife. So the primary item that it takes is the Kingly Whisker. Alright, so you pretty much have all of the materials to make. So, Kat, you have all the materials to make this thing. That would be my guess. Alright, so in this essence, let's continue our tour of this house before we start doing some actual combat work. Oh, that's right, I didn't. Wow, I jumped off without even thinking. Right? Yeah, look at that. Look at those fish. Yep, the fairy white mage. You know, I have some pretty interesting glamours when it comes to casters and such. My white mage is no different. My white mage looks like she is royalty, including by the staff. Something that is not a dog. Not a dog. Anything that is terrified by a running leaf. Not a dog. Not a dog, it's a yupping beanie baby, that's what it is. Jeff Dunham, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Dunham. That's the only... Right? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Ah. Yes. Though, I guess if we're comparing off glamours, this is my monk. My monk, minus the hairstyle. Yes. This is my Tifa glamour from Final Fantasy VII. Anything that I can easily drop kick over my backyard fence. Not a dog. Oh, yes. Ooh. That's a tough one to beat for Astrologian, but mine really isn't anything too spiffy on the Astro. So a lot of my characters use a specific set of gear. Now, I don't have all the pieces for all the sets, but I have most. And this comes from a dungeon that is level 63. Strangely enough, this outfit also actually resembles a... Yes, you did. Very much so. So let's show off the scholar, which I was just on mine, so you've already seen mine. Mine is the collegiate attire. Perfectly renowned for scholar. Maybe. At least part of it. Yep. Yeah, and it really does look good. Alright, so let's show off the next healer, the Sage. Now, you've already seen the glamour for Sage because it's actually the same thing as my Astro. This is my Sage glamour. This is a Far Eastern secretary. That is the attire she went with. Sage is probably one of the more unique healers. It's really different from all the other healers that this game has because it's got some unique stuff that it can do. Where is that spell? Where is that ability? I don't think I can actually use it while I'm inside of the house. Oh yeah, there it is, Eucrasia. So this is the unique thing about it. I'm going to play a little bit of a thing. See, I just put Cardian on Cat. On Cat's character Melly. Now here's the thing, Eucrasia, and you hit them with this, and it actually puts a barrier around their health. You can't see it because the health bar is clear up in the upper right, left-hand corner of my screen, but there's a tiny little yellow extension bar. Oh yeah. Scholars are really, really good at that masterful work. Their shield spell is called Adloquium. It is right here. My mouse is pointing over it. And they have a party version, one that's called Succor. But this is Adloquium. Click, and look at that bar. It is far larger than the one. It is far larger. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Alright, let's start with the warrior. Oh, well. Anyhow, my warrior is going to be a bit exposed. Yes. But you have a far better looking axe. Of course, mine is definitely something. I think that's exactly what it is. Alright, so I'm going to show off my gunbreaker next. Now, since you have all the same uniform, I don't. This is my gunbreaker glamour. Well, it is a cool look. So, before I show off my Paladin Glamour, because it was shown off earlier, briefly when I was at my character's house, I'm going to show off my Dark Knight. And the weapon that I have, which reminds me something straight out of freaking Soul Calibur. Look at this sword. Now, Cat's is actually a really cool sword, too. It looks like something right out of Highlander, almost. But the sword that my character has, this thing almost gives me the feeling of being like the Soul Edge from Soul Calibur, in a way. Maybe the Final Fantasy XIV version of it. But this weapon is actually called. This weapon that my Dark Knight is holding for her glamour is called the Balmung. I believe. I believe that is the glamour that it is using. Yep, the Balmung. But yes, okay, so... Oh, well, before we go on to that, here is my Paladin. A lot of you may recognize the look. Or the Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Dun 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 dun. Alright. So, yeah. So, Dancer. This is my Dancer. I have redone her glamour. This is what it looks like now. I do. So, proceeding on, let's show off the bard. Yes, is in the songbird attire. Bard. Oh yeah. So let's show it off. Let us see your bow. Look at my bow. This thing looks like it would it would literally tear apart through anything. And the wind would be like, ouch. But it's still a cool bow. Yeah, it looks like an actual hunter's bow. Really? Oh, that is actually, yeah. I just zoomed in on it. That is very cool. Such a shame. It is. Alright, so how about to the machinist class? We'll show off a couple more glamours. Ah, yes. Now, this is one thing that Kat and I have done. We both have cowgirl hats on. Mine just has a really freaking huge cannon. No, that's not a... That's definitely, like, overkill when it comes to things. Oh, yes. Yes. All right. This is the Peace Lover's hat, I believe. From the Peace Lover's attire. Yeah, Peace Lover, yet I wield a giant hand cannon. Right? Oh, yeah, the survival hat. I guess it's probably because I didn't like the Peace Lover's version. Yep. Right? Uh-huh. Oh. Absolutely. It's perfectly welcomed. Mmm. It's probably I think it should be like really cheap on the market board. So I'm gonna show off probably a glamour that I think is actually really cool, especially for the weapon that it wields. We're going to see, huh? This is my Dragoon, with probably one of the most evil looking weapons that my character owns to date. That spear is like literally twice as tall as she is. Almost. Oh yeah. And there's Kat's level 90 Reaper. Or Dragoon. Yep. Would you like to show off Cat's Reaper glamour for all to see? I still. Here we have Cat's Kamen Rider Reaper. Japan, take notice of this. This would be a perfect Kamen Rider series. Kamen Rider Reaper. And give that Reaper a scythe. And give that Kamen Rider a scythe, please. That would be perfect. Yes. This attire came from actually this year's summer event. I believe it is called the Rising Savior? Phoenix Razor, that's what it is. Yes. Alright. So... Unfortunately, I don't have any maid-like stuff, but I will resort back to my character's Japanese schoolgirl attire. Your what? Where? Oh. Yeah, and this bed is actually really intriguing. I almost thought it was a couch for a second. The way it sits around with all the pillows scattered around on it. But if you do the /doze command, which is this, your character falls asleep. Yep, the doze command just does your character. Hold on, do that again. Cat, are we making you worry about this? Mikote are some of the more interesting characters when they do the doze command. As opposed to, I think my character might be a little different in that command. Oh. I look like something that just happened in Mortal Kombat. It's like, finish her. Alright. So, time to do the finale of this housing tour before we get on to actual combat. By the way, here is Cat's Orchestrion sitting off in the random area. Oh yes. Okay, I like this stove right here. I'm kind of jealous. I'm kind of jealous that you have that. Think you got enough? Chizo would be proud. Ah, perfect. Yep, looks like little pastries and such. All right. So we go from the aquarium down into an arboretum. Cat, you really do. I have to actually say this is probably one of my favorite spots in this house. Yes, this is very much a work in progress. Look at the marble bookshelf, and then you got this giant spell book. My God. Ooh, don't need that happening. I mean, I'm ready for it. I got my scythe out. I'm more than happy to kill the void scent if need be. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, we do have an Ariman music box, I think. Oh, well, it's giving off that weird funky gaze. I feel like I should not be looking directly into its eye. Oh, yes. You're crafting... This is the actual attire. This is not glamored, right? So, Cat is actually Cat is what I would classify in this game as a master crafter. Yep. So I'm actually gonna show this off. I'm going to show this off right next to the character. This is Cat's blacksmith, level 90. And all of the gear is actually made by Cat and melded appropriately. Well, it's a work in progress, but it's a work in progress. That's all that needs to be said right now. Yep. So when it comes to crafting attire, I'm kind of one of the more interesting people who does crafting attires. This is my crafting attire. Glamour. My crafting attire is completely glamored. Yes. But my gatherers are not so much well, maybe for one of the classes this would be an appropriate glamour. But here we have yes. All right. So, continuing on with the downstairs grand tour. Here we have a cactar, a Far Eastern cactar spinning an umbrella with something balancing on top of it. I can't tell what it is, but yes. Oh, it's not a cactar. It's just a random plant. It's still cool. Look at all of these dolls and such. Yeah. And then you got Alpha, the chocobo. Or, yeah, mini chocobo, I would say. And you got a whole pile of dolls right here with a sabotender from the Gold Saucer. And then on the shelf we have a chocobo chick. What's the raccoon looking one? What is that, a Boko in a jar? Yes. In the middle, we have Horace Velgar, a dragon. Quite a few cute ones. We have a flying pig thing. I think it's called Porksy. Probably is the correct saying for it. Yes, I would say so. And then we have a bunny rabbit. We have a bunny rabbit. This one is, I would say, out of all of them, the rabbit is the cutest. Yep. Alright, coming out of my first person view, we go on to the next set of cool stuff. Oh, there's Chloe. Chloe Auliapo, the little Mikote. A wind-up version, or doll version of her, not a wind-up version. And sitting next to her is, I would say, the Rotten Tomato. Sitting on the shelf. Besides Etta, that creepy girl from, and then you got yep, we got some near dolls sitting around. Well, it looks like we have 2B and I don't remember who the other one is, but I know they're both from Near Automata, and I think Near Replicant, maybe. Oh, that's a flower vase? Huh. I don't know. Are they actually placed in the house? Well, of course they are. You looked in. Oh, she says look upstairs. Let's finish off the downstairs tour. Seems strangely appropriate. This is the only tree that you'll find that actually will grow inside of a house and not cause any physical damage to the building. Oh look, Cat's got a spa. An indoor spa bathtub thing. Complete with some candles. Oh yeah. Yep. There we go. No, probably not. I don't see. I'm missing some parts to the attire for it. I still actually mean to go back there and actually finish farming out the rest of the pieces to the sets. Especially now with level 90, I should easily be able to solo that dungeon by myself. Maybe have at least one person go with me as backup in the untimely event that I do die. Oh yes. I still want to show off one more thing. The bed. First off, this partition is pretty cool. I would say this is something, if you were to let an animal loose inside of this house, it would probably climb up there and be like, hey, look, I found a new place. Yeah. But we have the bed. We have, I believe this is called, what, the Gridanian bed or the Arbor bed? Yes. Yes, the Glade Canopy bed. Apologies for the yawn, but yes. All right, so let's go upstairs and find these minions that Kat mentioned to us. Is it completely upstairs, I assume? Yep. Oh, yes. Sinderva, Minderva, and Minderva, right? The Mega Sisters. Yep, the Mega Sisters. The and these three, funny enough, they were the boss of what, the first or second dungeon of the current expansion, Endwalker. Yes, and I believe that is where you actually fought them in this game as well. I believe, which is why, you know, Endwalker expansion is pretty much chock full of Final Fantasy IV references, including the Mega Sisters and the Tower of Zot and the Tower of Babel, I believe. All right, so it is time for some combat roulettes. Oh boy. You're hiding. Yeah, I'll say. That's actually a pretty good hiding spot. Alright, so I'm guessing you're taking Cat's Reaper? Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to find something that can complement the Reaper. No, I won't take Dancer. Dancer's 90, doesn't need any more experience. Gotcha. Alright. Well, let's see. Yes, cats do have the best camo. Alright, so if Pichu is taking Cat's Reaper, then now that's funny. Wow. Well, let's see. I'll have to come see that in just a second. So we're going... Probably so. Don't worry, I'm on my way. Oh yes. I can definitely see why. Hey look, there's a pirate ship off in the distance. One of the Lamentin boats is sailing off in the distance, but if you rotate the camera, it looks like it's disappearing into the clouds. Yeah. Oh, look, there's an island with a volcano on it. Or just a really tall mountain. It does. Oh, and then there I go, running off. Anyhow, as I'm sure most of the people know what we can do in this game, we can go swimming. And sometimes when you're out and about in the water in certain areas, you can actually see sharks. Now they won't attack you, don't worry. They're smarter. They're smart enough not to. At least these ones are. Yep. Alright, so per our usual setup, we're going to start with trials. And for this, I am going to take my sage, since that has been my leveling project. Alright. So, are you ready? Ready for some fun combat action? Alright, well, then let's take it out and go. And we have an insta-Q. Healer power for the win. Oh, and look at who our trial is. The dragon master himself, Shinryu. I'm gonna greet Shinryu in my usual fashion. A standard wave. So I see that we have two gunbreakers and only one of them has their tank stance on. That one is going to get my Cardian. Yes. So, alright, folks. This is time to obey mechanics. Move to the very back. Because this will, if you are standing too close in the middle or so, this will knock you off. And it is a very bad thing. Well, you know, I'll raise him up. I'm not going to be responsible for this Looney Tune the entire time, but I guess it is part of the healer's job. Does this guy even know how to play his class? That's the thing. Oh, better do some of attacking on the boss. Oh, fudge. What's coming? Yeah, this guy doesn't quite know what to do. Oh, look, we're already in the ad phase. Well, I will say this, when you get to it with Slash Beast, you are in for a treat with Stormblood. I personally think it's still one of my favorite expansions. I don't care if it's considered the weakest expansion. I consider it to be one of my favorites just because of the sheer factor. Me being a big fan of stuff, of like all things Japanese and everything, the game literally throws the island of Japan straight at you with this expansion. I see nothing wrong with that. I'm perfectly... Oh, shield time. Okay. Well, that other gunbreaker died. I'm gonna leave him down. I'm not wasting my MP on... Okay, I'll let the other... Good, the other healer pulled him up. That's fine. Yeah, well... I can be kind of a cruel healer, but not all the time. The dude... I swear, yeah, he does not know his class. He does not even know how to do this fight. But he didn't even say he was new. He didn't even ask for, like, call-outs and such. This is true. Blizzard, be moving around, I think. I do believe this can freeze you if you are not moving. Oh. And that was Shinryu. Well, since everyone's leaving, the only one that's going to get my commendation is the DPS. So, Ahmed, I assume you have a location for training terrorists? Yes, we have the suicide training. We have the suicide bomber training camp. Was it a nice place? It used to be. What happened? New guy, idiot, tried to practice. What did you learn from that? Location, location, location. So, Ahmed, how do you recruit your terrorists? The suicide hotline. Silence! I kill you! That's all I'm gonna do. There's a guy at work that I palletize with that we basically throw movie lines and Jeff Dunham jokes back at each other every day, the entire day. Helps pass the time. We'll quote lines from movies. Oh, we both have done it. Usually one of us will start it off and the other one will finish it when it comes to the Prius. It's like, it's not just a blue Prius, it's a blue Prius. So pretty. Sparkly! I did that a little too well, didn't I? As Walter would say. When it's an idle, it's like hubba 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 hubba. All right. But I think the way he did it was doing hubba 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 hubba. All right. While Pichu sorts his thoughts, our next roulette, going from Cat's point of view, is normal rates. All right. Thank you, Ahmed. Alright. Do you, wait, hold on. Is it okay to queue, or do you have to go do something? Alright. Go do that. Been a while since I've seen this Alexander fight. No, you really didn't. Go face. This is Eyes of the Creator. It's going to be a giant mech when we go inside. The robot has to reassemble himself. Yep. Yes. This is actually the one that is very easy to fail if you do not follow the mechanics correctly. Well, that's fine. You're welcome to. But yes, here's our boss. This boss name is Refurbisher. 0. The parts that are laying around on this map will actually, if the boss manages to collect them before they are melted down, he will start rebuilding himself. If at the time during this fight, if we do not put these parts into the area that are going to be superheated down and melted, and he manages to get them, it's possible that he can reform his second arm and then he will wipe us out in one freaking shot. It will be a party wipe. It is a very bad thing to do if you are not following mechanics. These ones will have to be taken in first. Yeah. The first runs, these are ones that are fine to be taken in, because he has to reform that first arm. But all the other parts that come after that, we have to get rid of. And I believe it is healers that have to reforge this thing, because if he gets the other one, well, if you would be so kind as to help kill the ad. Alright, and then get out of the area, because if you notice, that area has a glowing box around it. It is actually going to rise up with lava and melt these two machines. If you stand in that, that is a very, very bad burn debuff. It is liable that it will actually kill you. Like this idiot paladin is doing. Yes. Where's the mech? I'm dead. No, you do not want to stand in stupid. Oh yeah, he has to die, and he has to die actually in the lava. Whatever section melts down with lava, he has to die in it. Yeah, he will. He'll die in it. Shit. I gotta heal the main tank before I can res the ninja in the off tank. Damn it. Get the off tank up. Hello. Okay, I gotta keep our pal alive who picked up the ads for me. Sounds good. Rating. Rating at its finest. Alright, so we're just moving right straight along. Alright. So, really briefly before we get down to the next one. The next one is the Alliance Raid Roulette. Two people watching. The Alliance Raid Roulette loves to give us a level 50 roulette. Let's hope and pray it gives us something higher level so we can actually show off for a method of difficulty. As opposed to straight up speed running and destroying a dungeon with 24 people. Are you ready? Shall we? In the words of Mario, here we go! Insta-Q. No, Cat, you're not wrong. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just those show up like all the time. Now we're just waiting for that one DPS to hit the OK. Alright, so let's see. Well, so this is the very first 24-man raid that Final Fantasy XIV offers. This is the Labyrinth of the Ancients. It is. No. I have actually watched a playthrough of the original NES Final Fantasy III. I am inclined to agree. Speaking of some of the pixel remasters, I have Final Fantasy 1 through 4 pixel remaster on my phone. Yeah. Well, since I saw your lovely Discord post about the Tomb Raider collection, I decided I'm going to pre-order that for my PlayStation 4, and I'm going to buy it for my dad on his PS4. But I'm going to pre-order it for my PS5, so I have my ability to play Tomb Raider 1 through 3, because I have sorely missed playing those games. They are amazing. I should have Cardian. If you so choose to, it is a setting in the game. Yes, I read everything about the game on the PlayStation Store. But I really love how Laura looks in her graphically updated state. She still looks like PS1 to Lara Croft, but you know, she's toned down. They actually made her look like realistic almost, to a point. Yes, that is true. She doesn't. So, yes. Or as a Let's Player on YouTube likes to calls the fairies or the great fairies in Ocarina of Time, she likes to call them pointy tits, which I guess you could also say would be the same thing for that in Tomb Raider. And in Majora's Mask. In the original N64 versions. Not in the 3DS versions. The 3DS versions, they look more graphically enhanced and everything better. The Great Fairies do. But you know, we're getting off of Final Fantasy XIV and what's going on inside of this raid and talking about games that have nothing to do with Final Fantasy. It's the Doom Dragon. Or no, the Bone Dragon. I'm not really going to explain the mechanics because people in this raid do not follow the mechanics, so I see no point into explaining what they are. But I will state some things to it. When this raid first came out, the mechanics to this fight was clear and simple. The dragon stays in the middle of the arena, but you take all of the ads and separate them out far, far away from the boss because if more than, I think if it was more than 5 skeletons actually touched the dragon, it was literally a party-wide wipe. It was literally an alliance wipe. Yeah, it was literally a party. It was literally an alliance wipe. But, you know, people don't let that happen now because we're a lot smarter, at least we should be, right? Right? Exactly. Yeah. Sage comes with a wide variety of spells, and plus their Eucrasia Prognosis is a party-wide shield. Now, it's not a very big damage absorption shield, it is still a damage absorption shield. So it is one way that you can chalk up to the fact that, you know, you're not going to die right away. Oh yes, and this is one thing. Everyone tends to sprint everywhere in this raid. No one walks, no one takes the time to explore and look how beautiful the place is compared to the original. Cat's line to you is, "I taught you well, you didn't get dead." None of us did. But it seems to be that Alliance B is actually missing a player. And no one has rejoined. So for this part, the mechanic is very, 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 very much well known. There will have to be at least 4 people sitting on the middle platform. If there are less than that, then whatever platform is being barred for the enemy, which in this case will be Alliance B, they will not be able to attack their thing. But if there are 4 people standing on it, everyone is gravy train good to go. Yes, your casters, namely. You want casters and other things. Though if no one pulls anything near, I can't do much. Right, you're not. But this also means that none of us can run out there to heal you until the Atomos that's in Alliance B team dies. See, and I don't want to leave this platform, but I feel like I may. Well, in this case now, we don't need to be, so I'm going to finish healing people. Yeah, I was about to say, they have full range, they have full DPS, they're minus a healer. Right? Which I feel really sucked. It hurt them a lot. Which is why it took them so long to kill their... bitch, moan, and complain. Not that it does anyone good, because no one will listen. Not me. Yeah, no one was AFK. Ow, stop hitting me with black cloud. Yes. It is very bad. Oh yes. So we're coming up to, I would probably say, one of a very notorious boss in Final Fantasy. I'm not talking about the dungeon, the boss of the Alliance raid. I'm talking about something that's big. It likes to drop a giant meteor and tries to nuke us all. Yeah, that thing. I wonder how many people of this alliance are actually going that, oh look, Alliance B got their other healer, got another healer. Yes. Yes, very much so. So here we are. This is the final boss area stage of this alliance raid. This one entails basically killing... Huh? Go ahead. Uh-huh. Yes, my layout is generally the same for all of my characters, maybe some slight differences to things. Yep. I can see everything that I need to say. The only thing that I don't like showing up is when it shows like the picture things of like all the characters and such that are part of the Alliance, that are part of the party you're in. I actually don't like that. Ooh. Yes, she does have some good. Oh, backed up, you mean? Like it was backed up to the Final Fantasy XIV cloud or something, the Square Enix cloud. Yep. Yes. You know something? No, go ahead. Finish what you were going to say. I'll say what I'm... Oh, here he goes. He's getting ready to nuke. Well, you're lucky you did. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Run away, run away, run away. Red alert. All hands to battle stations. Photon torpedo approaching. It dropped. And our tank died. Now the tank is rezzed. Speaking of which... It is. It is very impressive. Alright, so... Alright, so we are vastly approaching the end of this alliance raid. Our boss of this alliance raid is a guy named Phlegethon. Yep, Phlegethon. Oh, well, this boss is Phlegethon. The boss that you're talking about, Acheron or whatever his name is, I believe we'll see a variation of that in Circus Tower. Yeah, which is perfectly. Wait, how did those iron claws not grip onto me? They usually grip onto the one that's furthest back. I guess our healer was just a bit more back than I was. No, because that's the thing. The iron claws are always supposed to target the person that is furthest back. Like I said, I thought I was, but I guess our other healer was more far back than I was. So that's why I didn't get snagged. But this time I'm going to see to it that I do. Why? Because I'm going to stand right bloody here. Pew! I've been seized. Free me. Yeah, that happens. Ooh. Watch out for these things. Back onto the pads. Platforms. Very much so. Ah, lucky so, too. Yes, he would have. Yeah, if we don't get into the thing fast enough, that ancient flare will completely wipe out the Alliance. I don't even think we'll ever fully get up to that amount of HP, and if we do, I'll have to wonder. No, I believe wipe damage is literally like 999,999. It's something that you will never survive. Yeah, and 999,999 is... Well, yeah. The original max damage we would survive nowadays. Yeah. Exactly. Boy, it's taking forever to level. Alright, so our next roulette is main scenario. And this one people will actually get to see cutscenes. But let's see which main scenario roulette it gives us. There are 3 to choose from. Game, what will you give us today? Rough translation, where you're going to face off against a giant mech armor. We're going to face off against one of the members of the Legion of the 14th, or we're going to face off with the leader of the 14th. Oh, yes. Very, very obsessed with the leader of the 14th. Maybe we'll get to see her and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. What, is talked about. Well, the queue is up. Let's see which one we get. Come on, another DPS. Yay! Oh! Wow, I called that one full-heartedly. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Castrum Meridianum. Yep. So, some helpful insight into this. These main scenario dungeons used to be 8 players. I say, you're like, used to be? It's like, yes. The team of Square Enix, the development team that has been running Final Fantasy XIV since the final stages of the 1.0 era, went ahead and redid this dungeon a while ago and completely overhauled it. The bosses and everything are reduced down to a 4-player dungeon setup. Yeah. The final boss as well herself has some mechanics that we never saw in the original fight. But there's also things from the original fight that they took out. Nope. Yeah, you had to blow up her bipedal mech. Yeah, her mech was like really freaking weak, and I thought that was super funny. Right? Speaking of our first boss, here is the Black Eft. Well, I mean, he's gonna get F'd in the A soon. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Oh, man. Cat's gonna smack you. Cat's gonna smack you for saying that with her character out. Well, not all physical DPS stand at the back, but for some, yes. For certain attacks, they had a standing that allowed you to do more damage, supposedly. This paladin is taking a lot more damage than I would expect him to. Ouch. That hurt. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. So much stuff going on, I can't see what's being targeted and where. This is part of my issue with things. I tend to not to miss out on certain mechanics sometimes. Oh, I ain't missing out on... Oh. See, I thought that was being targeted at me, so I started to move away. I was like, oh, hell no, we're not playing that game. Sorry, dude. Because he wants to get out of there faster. Yeah, same for me too, even though I'm a healer. Yeah. Every melee combat class has a ranged attack. No, monks have to dash in, but it used to be a ranged attack because you had to dash in and hit them, but it was still at range. Right, as soon as you got up. Because it was like a stun maneuver, it was their shoulder tackle. And it stunned, too. And it stunned, too. Right? That's too funny. Yep. Yeah, but don't worry. You will get there when you get there. No one is telling you to rush through the story. I mean, really. The only... Yeah. Like, I guess my primary theory on, rushing through Final Fantasy XIV is if you've already completed everything at least one or two times with something, and then you want to, just skip and get up to things. But if you're going to do that, you may as well just go on to the Mog Station store and buy a boost item and a skip for main story. Unless you're just one of those people that likes playing through the main story again, but you're going to skip all the cutscenes. Holy moly, get in the center. That's what I meant. I don't know why I said get in the center, because I thought there was going to be like 4. Like, oh shit, get in the center. Right? Yeah. See, the boss listened to me. He's the only one who did. Yes. Oh, yes. No, I don't think so. So some other things that were removed from this, they removed a lot of cutscenes that used to show off other things when you came up to certain areas. Like, well, actually, there was actually something else that they actually cut out as well from the original run. That's not in this one anymore. So before we came to this boss, there was an area that we had to go to sabotage the ceruleum and shut down stuff. It was actually beyond that wall and off in that direction. Right. And this is another new thing. Right here, there was never a boss. There were never enemies around here. This was an area that you went to, you waited for Sid to come blow up the wall, you ran across, it was all set and good to go, and then there was a lot more to run through. This place has been heavily toned down into a standardized dungeon, but it's got cutscenes that you can't skip. Yeah. Your cutscenes. Yeah. But I mean, I get that they did that, you know, just because it's been out for years. You know, you're sitting out. But look, this area is blocked off right here. Do you know what was beyond there? The rest of the entire dungeon. Oh yeah, this used to be a different area too. You used to actually have to run up there and disable the searchlights and such before, and then you would get bombarded by an airship. I know. But even some, like, endgame dungeons in A Realm Reborn were still slightly longer than this. Yeah. I completely agree with you. On the aspect of being tired, I am too. You tried and failed because I heard it. Oh, look. But there's this energy shield. Sid, no, don't, not a charge shot. Charge shot, boom. I know. Oh, hey. Didn't you used to have a Magi Tech armor that we had to fight? Oh, her name is Livia Sauce Junius. Uh-huh. She's got a sister, by the way. I mean, cough. No one heard that. Exactly. Exactly. Like I said, no one heard that. It would have. See? And right there, that previous line she said she was totally head over heels for her superior. Yeah, she's totally head over heels for her superior. Sorry, Livia. Gaia Senpai is mine. Oh yeah, her mechanics really changed as well. It's pretty much like a brand new fight. When I first saw Livia's new fight mechanics. Miss me, now you gotta whack! Yep, there's only one safe place to stand. Yeah, she's really something. Uh-huh. Ooh. Just a scratch. But Ahmed, you're all bone. It's just a flesh wound. If you must know, I am a terrible suicide bomber. Why is that? I answered my phone. I was like, can you hear me now? But at least I took that Verizon bastard down with me. Goodbye, Olivia. It's been nice knowing you. Level up. We are now a level 76 Sage. Oh, I was going to give the tank my commendation for doing so good in the run, but I had to give it to the DPS. I got a comm as well. I don't know who the... Yeah, you probably got it from the DPS or the tank, because I got a commendation as well from that run. Alright, so... Probably. Right. Alright, so we have 2 roulettes left in this thing, but I would like to show off the other roulettes. Very nice. Oh, yes, that is true. Wonder if that was Kat's favorite ranger from the old generation. He came back, you know. Walter Jones reprised his role as Zack. Sadly, she didn't come back for the 30th anniversary for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always special. She refused to return to reprise her role as Kimberly. Which is why they had Catherine Sutherland come back and reprise her role as Kat, the second Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger. And they had the guy who played Rocky come back as well and reprise his role as Rocky the Red Ranger, the second Red Ranger. No, Adam was the second Black Ranger. Yes, Adam Park was the second Red Ranger, or second Black Ranger, and he was also in the Once and Always special, but he along with Aisha were members of a space galactic organization known as SPA, which to a lot of fans is the precursor to SPD, which is a season of Power Rangers. So it really was a major fun time. But let's see, am I gonna... No, you know what? I think I'm gonna... Now I think I'm going to switch my job off, but I am not going to heal. I'm not going to tank either. Though, actually, you know what? That might be fun. People can watch me tank. Now the question is, what tank do I get to drag out to this Nightmare Syndrome? Oh, I know. My Death Knight. Alright. So, the Dork Knight is coming out. Yes, it is the Dork Knight. Joker, everyone. The Dork Knight has arrived. Oh, the Moogle dance, yes. Alright. So, now I get to see exactly how bloody well I can do with... Oh, I haven't used Dark Knight in a while. Dark Knight doesn't have an AoE combo, does it? What? What's Dark Knight's AoE combo? I know the aggro combo is unleashing something else. Oh, okay. That's what I need to know. Thank you. Okay, we're out of here. What? Nope. Well, if you're doing that one, I'm going to do the other one. Feast your eyes at probably two of the most hilarious dances in this game. I'm going to cross into your area too. Oh, the Manderville Mambo. I remember how you got the Manderville dance originally. Oh. Oh, no, trust me, Shay, if you like comedy and humor, the Manderville storyline from A Realm Reborn is actually one of the most funny storylines that they threw into this game. For a side story type thing to do. It was hilarious. It'll make you laugh for quite a while. Yes, that sounds true. And even with that helmet on, I saw your teeth sparkle. That helmet cannot even block out the shining of those teeth. All right, so. Nope. All right, so. You all are about to see me tank, and it has been a long time since I tanked anything. Especially with the Dark Knight. Ooh. Ooh, look at what we get. We get some pretty decent content for a run. And this is kind of a bit of spoiler. It is. It is. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I'll pull them. I'm sorry. Yeah. I think I'm going to stick to my AoE combo for now, so... No, you're welcome to. Watch. It guaranteed by the time you get to this dungeon, you'll probably have forgotten. Because it is such a long distance off. This is a level 70 dungeon. Yeah, it's a very whole different It's a very different experience playing the dungeon as opposed to watching someone run the dungeon. No. Oh yeah. Thank you for directing me to the other path of the enemies. I blame it on myself for being tired. Do I have everything on my aggro table? I think I do. Oh. Bad cat. Alright, so we're on to our first boss. I don't remember this one too well, but I'm sure the mechanics will come back to me, so off we go! Oh, I'm sure. Was that supposed to hurt? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's going again. Yep. I'm sorry, was that supposed to, like, do something at the end? Were you trying to pull a Dr. Eggman? It's like, watch out, I'm up to something. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know. I've seen Cat pull some really strange shit in dungeons. Is there still more for me to pull? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, this will be a great time to go and restore my health with Abyssal Drain. I think that even killed a couple of the bad guys off. Like, I am a vampire. Give me your health. Yeah, Dark Knight is essentially Blood Death Knight from World of Warcraft.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. I mean, where the other guy is pulling shit towards me. No, no. Yeah. The only story you get is at the end when you encounter the final boss and after the dungeon is over. Yeah, and just before. Now this one I remember. Unless they changed something up about this, but I don't think they changed up the Stormblood dungeons yet. Though, I don't know, I could be wrong. My God. Oh, sorry. Yes. Oh, he's as close to center as I can get him right now. I'm sorry. I'll try better. Hey! Oh dear. Whew. Owned. No. It's a fairly straightforward boss. Wait a minute.
You underestimate me.
I'll take all of this. Thank you very much. I'm gonna be a little crazy, man. Hey, you. Oh, get back here. Oh, here. Oh, here. Stay here. Y'all can't go anywhere. You will give me your soul. Your soul is mine. You will be next. Oh, it's a giant mech armor. Reaper is a very fun. I have to kind of think Reaper is probably one of the first Final Fantasy XIV unique classes. I don't remember anything in past Final Fantasy games that were like that. I know there were like side weapons in other Final Fantasy titles, I believe. Okay, you got it. Well, I kind of wish the healer wouldn't. I kind of wish the healer wouldn't pull. I kind of wish the healer wouldn't pull shit. I get it. I'm not really paying attention to things. So now we have another Magi Tech. Okay, I think this might be actually different from the original run, unless I'm very gravely mistaken things. But this thing's dead. But now look, another one drops. Yeah, he's getting ready to do something. Stand in the barrier. And we know who's getting ready to limit break. Lady Yugiri. Alright. Now, if I remember correctly, this dungeon has 2 bosses? Alright, well, here we go. And no, we fight one at a time. Ow. Get away from me if you're nearby. And there I am, just... Oi! You get back here! Oh, you're running now, you coward! Come on, I'll bleed all over you! I'll bite your legs off! I may have misused the line, but if you know where that's from, bonus points. If you don't, I'll be more than happy to tell you. Ouch. Get balled. Motherfucker, the healer didn't get a chance to heal me, and I should have used Living Dead. Wow. Well, no, because I'm gonna pull this back off of you. No, I can't believe I actually let myself die because I didn't move out of the way fast enough. Well, and I believe this is now where we get both of them. Something. I'm gonna stand right where I am. And they completely missed me. I swear to God that red attack went right through me. Limit breaker now. Oh, wait, we don't have it. Oh. I'm gonna give the healer the commendation for the fact that I died and they rescued me. I can't give it to you because I would have given it to you, but I couldn't because you're in my party and such. Right? Alright, so that's me tanking with a Dark Knight. But we still have at least one more basic roulette to go through. The leveling roulette. Should I continue tanking? But you know what? If I'm going to continue tanking, let's change it up. Let's go with the Battlecraft Bikini. Alright, so... No, you know what? I'm not going to tank. I'm not going to. I'm going to I'm going to use a gun. This time around. I hope I know how to play Machinist. It doesn't have a whole lot of buttons to deal with, but depending on the dungeon we get, it really has been a while. You know what? If anything, the easier class to play is Bard. Actually, Dancer is also relatively easy, but you know, let's go. I'll bring my gun. I'll bring my hand cannon to a gunfight. It's my X-Buster. It is 9:00 p.m. I actually should finish my dinner at some point. I should have, but it was, and while it was still hot and everything. Okay, well, while we're waiting, I'm gonna mute my mic for a sec. So I heard. Wow, so we get 1,000 Maws of Totorak. Where is Flash at in the story, by the way? I need to know. I'm curious just right now. Then yes. This will technically be the next dungeon for you. Once you've made enough progress in story. Hey. So I'm going to throw out some trivia for this dungeon. This dungeon, back in the original 1.0, had 2 final bosses that you could fight. Yeah, 2 different locations for a boss. The chamber that we're going to be going to at the end, well, you'll see as we go along. But, yeah, you could fight 2 different final bosses and, one of 2 final bosses and still complete the dungeon regardless of which one you fought and killed. Yeah, they some of the ARR dungeons, they have changed up in things in terms of mechanics and layout. Bosses will exhibit different mechanics. The map to the dungeon might look a little different. Actually, it doesn't look too different to me because I recently, on my controller played character, or not my controller played character, but my character that used to be Hrothgar, who's now an Aura character named Shifuna Agato. You'll see her probably later. Really? Huh, I guess it's been a while since I ran 1,000 Maws of Totorak because it does not look that different to me, but I take your word for it. Yeah, I promise I take your word for it full-heartedly. I don't take it with a grain of salt. I take it full-heartedly. You know, that's actually very true. The original dungeon didn't. And it was more... It actually looked more like a dungeon cell kind of thing. Like something that you would see in, like, a castle dungeon. Kind of. For certain parts of it did, yes. Yes. That was a clusterfuck of a dungeon. Am I missing a skill, or did they take out the... No, there it is, my spread shot. I was looking for that and I didn't see it. I was thinking, oh man, did they take out my AoE skill? No, Dragoon? Oh no, Dragoon does... Hold on. I'll have to remember my Dragoon skills and look at it. I think you're talking about their first one, which is Doom Spike. I think that's 45. Yeah. Still. Namely, Bard and Machinist do. Well, yeah. So do tanks. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I'm really curious to see what they're going to come up with for the next DPS classes for Dawn Trail. I know you're not even remotely close there, but you have I mean, you have a lot of time to get there. But, you know, getting there is one thing. And I know how you are. I know how you are with story things. You like to talk to NPCs even after you've seen a cutscene. True, it is. I mean, it is traditional JRPG content. True, they do. Yes, I love doing side quests. I may get annoyed with doing them consistently because it's like I want to continue on with the story and such, but yeah, see, here's our boss. So, fun fact about this room, it has changed drastically since then. You used to be up on sort of a cliff before you entered into this room, and you would drop down, and in this area below would be kind of like an acid pool type thing that you didn't want to stand in. No. KO. Neither do I. You're welcome to it. It's probably dirt cheap, but... Nope, I gave it to you. I see. Alright. Alright, well actually... would you like to switch over to Slash and maybe you can help Shifuna with, a coming primal she's gotta fight? If you're going to the Sylphs, you've already done Ifrit. No, with my character, Shifuna Agato. Yeah, my aura. I know. You heard... That's quite alright. No, yeah, if you wanna... that's what I was gonna say. If you wanna switch over... by the market board at the FC house. Alright, so if you give me a moment, I think the stream screen is going to cut out because it's going to go back to the title screen. And it's going to say it's entered block content, especially when I get to the character selection screen, but I am switching my character to my lowest level character. I will be right back. Did the stream just cut out on the screen? By the way, just need to ask. Okay. Yep, so you have to give me just a second to log Shifuna in. Okay, well, that should disappear here shortly. I don't like the fact that it does that. I'm sorry, Shia, that you can't see my character's login screen. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Someday I'll have a computer again and I can do this. Alright, so this is my aura. Her name is Shifuna Agato. Oh, the Aurelia polyp? Yeah, I don't think I have that yet. But, yeah. So, a few things that I've actually done to Shifuna. First off, Shifuna actually used to be a Hrothgar. Yes, used to be a guy. I really like Aura, and I Don't ask me why. I really like playing the female protagonist of a game. Hi there, Aurelia Polyp. Such a cute little thing you are. You look like a Metroid. You look like the infantile Metroid from Metroid 2. Yep, there's Slash Beast. Look at the freaking size difference. Now, actually, it's even more noticeable with Diamond, but look at the size difference between Slash Beast and my little Aura. Yes, she is. She does. That is actually. This is actually the preset template that I had saved that I created a long time ago, and is actually being used as actually one of my retainer templates as well. Just not the hair color. Completely different hair color and style. But yeah, so where I am in the story now, the reason why you see me on my Marauder is because, for one, my other classes that I'm actually using for the primary stuff, I will show this off really quick. My Paladin, or my Gladiator, is almost level 30, and I'm not even to Ifrit yet. That tells you I've been doing a lot of leveling work. Well, yeah, and I've been doing my hunting log. I'm on the third page of my hunting log. This is my hunting log currently. This is where I'm at in it. This is page 3. A lot of this stuff I need to run around and kill, but I'm trying not to because I don't want to get too OP, but I realize that's going to happen. Maybe quests will catch up to me. I was trying to level Marauder to get around to where I could fight a Ifrit with a tank still. But I think I'm going to have to do it with this. With my Gladiator. Correct. Right. But, you know, as something, so I'm not skipping cutscenes with this character. I watch them all. I go through all the text. I do all the side quests. I did what you would call reading the last page first. If you look, I have Ninja at level 80. This is the level 80 gear that comes with Ninja. Yes. But I am not using any of these. Yeah, I didn't boost to purchase the story. I boosted a job class. 1. Well, 2 actually. I have Monk also up there. But those are the only 2 that I did. None of the other classes have been boosted. They are all down and around, I think. Oh god, it's been a while since I've done this. I actually forgot. No. I actually have Summoner and Scholar up there as well. And Black Mage. Okay, so I did. But yeah, but as I said, I'm not using any of them. Probably the most might see me doing with them is doing their hunting log, which isn't even going to get them a level. It's just there for me to destroy. No. Dancer doesn't have a hunting log. It was classes, the ones I was looking to actually boost, and were ones that I wasn't going to be realistically using for a long time, like until I got past Shadowbringers. Because something that I actually want to do with this character that I am going to do very differently, I am not going to be maining Ninja. That is why it is at level 80. If it was gonna be a main, I would have started off in Limbs of Lamenza, and I would have gotten till I got in Rogue, and then Rogue would have been my new main class. Ninja is not my main anymore. I am insanely good with this class. That's a reason why I am not going to be using it. No, no, what I want to actually main is the class that I'm on right now. My Gladiator. I am going to be maining a tank through the entire sect of the story. So if you see me leveling another tank, it's because I want to give it time to catch up to the other one so it can do relative story content at decent level. Alright. If you... So I gotta actually look and see where the hell I am in the story at the moment. Which is out in Eastern Thonalon, and it's called the Unsolved Mystery. What level are you? No, I think I just got out to Eastern Thonalon not too long ago. You have to give me just a little bit of time. It's mostly side quests and some MSQ stuff that I gotta do. But I should be at it once I get to Ifrit, I will let you know. And we will run that. If you want, you can... Alright. In the meantime... Yes, it would make you a lot of money. Alright, so... My MSQ quest. Unsolved Mystery. Isambard of Camp Drybone is seeking help to solve a mystery of missing persons. Ooh, this might actually lead us to Ifrit. I think they shortened some of the stuff for MSQ, because I remember when you got to Lemsa Lomensa for the first travel and such, it almost... You had like stuff you had to do first before you unlocked the first dungeon, but I almost felt like it gave you the dungeon quest right away. Yeah, or in my case, the Menfina's earrings, yes. Increases experience earned by 30% when at level 80 and below. Attributes and item level vary according to class/job and current level when equipped. As you can see, my stats. I do. I actually stored them in my chest because I don't have access to retainers, and I have a near full inventory. If you can see my inventory cache down here. Yeah. Nope. I have to actually get a little bit further in the MSQ with the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to get retainers. Yeah. Alright, so we have some side quests here. If it is early, then something is amiss and whatnot, but no. Alright, so this one we have A Dying Wish. Tutusi of Camp Drybone needs someone to fetch some Meotragus sirloins. These are, I'll show you what these are in just a moment. Are you come to grieve, miss? Have you lost someone dear? Ah, I see. Simply another fair adventurer come to our outpost. Well, in that case, I've an adventure for you. What say you? Make for the plains to the east and carve me up 5 cuts of sirloin from some Meotragus nannies. Sure, why not? Huh. 17. which is before you come out here, but I don't... you know what? I might have to go to a city state and check really quick. Let me finish reading this stuff for the thing. We're attending... Huh? Right. Yeah, the third in the first set of 3. In your first 3 dungeons. Okay. We're tending a wounded man at the inn who is close to death. Would you like nothing more than to give him a feast of nice, juicy Myotragus sirloins for what might be his last meal? Oh, come on, guilt trip me, why don't you? Once you have the sirloins, take them directly to Sister Zozoru at the inn. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Caitlin, I have to go do something else. This guy right here has guilt tripped me into go killing some nannies. Some goats. So, here's a nod off to All Dogs Go to Heaven. It's All Dogs Go to Hell. Caitlin seeks an adventurer to put down some mongrels. Okay. Looking for a bit of work, are we? Very nice. Looking for a bit of work, are we? Well, it just so happens I'm looking for someone to put down some mongrels. 7 of these of the beasts. The bloody things have nearly overrun the area to the southeast of here. They attack the locals' livestock. Aught that moves. You needn't show the foul things any mercy. Sounds like fun. Mercy? I don't remember. Sweet! Alright, so I get to go kill some doggies. It's more fun to mine it, but it doesn't give you squat for experience anymore. True. Oh, Shay, you were out here in this lovely nightmare zone? Well, it's not so much of a nightmare zone as it is just a zone. But... wow, I'm 12 levels... I'm 12 levels above these things, and they no longer aggro me when I stand in front of them. Not until I attack them. Right. Oh, yep, half hour until Chizo starts. I did say I would stop when Chizo starts streaming. Yep. Sure. Dun, 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 dun. Iris. Haha, very nice. Oh dear Lord. Well, nice. Shay, if you're gonna run that dungeon, Pichu and I can assist you with our characters. I can tank and Pichu can do whatever the hell he needs to do. DPS, probably heal. Well, that's fine. Nice. Wait, hold on. What's the name? Who the hell is that? Oh, you're using his Japanese name. Well, I mean, you know, your level is fine. I'm just saying, if you want help, we're willing to run it with you. Right. So, if you're going to unlock Sestasha, the first dungeon, then we're more than willing to go with you. Right. So I do need your character's full name, or no, maybe I don't. Give me a moment. I'm gonna see if I can find you. I gotta remember how the hell to spell her character's name. Yes. It's player search, so it should let you search across the world, I would think, unless... Shea, how do you spell your character's name? First name? Yep. Okay, I'm going to try some. Yeah. I would literally have to go to her world and find her. Well, okay, so to do something even easier, I do. What's your character's last name, Shea? And what world is she on? Genova? Very nice. Okay. How do you send a message to someone across worlds? Send a tell. Are you online currently? Just curious. Says she's playing. Okay. That's right. Okay. Yep, I know why. Okay, so, You and I are going to have to travel over to Genova. Meet me in Limsa Lominsa. Okay, she's in Aleport. Yep. Visit another world server and onward to Genova. Yep. And after that will probably be time to stop because Chizo should be starting his stream, which I'm probably going to finish my dinner and go to bed. Or start playing Pokemon because the DLC came out. There you are. I need to add you to my friends list, by the way, for this character. You beat me to it. Alright, so now out to Aleport, or as I call it, Aleport. I call it Drinking Port because it's named after ale. Yep, very true. Yeah, she should be able to accept friend requests because remember she added one of my characters and So have you unlocked the first dungeon yet? It must be Pirates. Is that your current quest? Alright, so I'm gonna do a straight queue for Sastasha. See if it'll get us in. You have unlocked this dungeon, right? I think she does need to complete the dungeon, but let's test this out. No, she needs to go do the quest. Come. You suck that you can mount. Yeah, I know, but I'm not at a Grand Company selection yet. Remember, I still gotta go stab a Freet in the face. Is there a guy with a quest icon above his head over here for you, Shea? I mean, I have one of two ways that I could actually run this dungeon. I can do Conjure as well. I can heal or tank. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pass her party lead. And I'm gonna let her cue us, and maybe she can do it for us. Alright, Shea, I gave you party lead, so you have control to cue us into the dungeon. And you want to do it with other players, not with NPCs. Mm-hmm. What is it? There's... She had to be the one to do it. I know it shouldn't have mattered, but something told me. Mm-hmm. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Shia, would you do me a favor really quick and actually withdraw us from the queue? And then re-queue so I can use my warrior. Uh-huh. Looks like Chizo's going online now. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then re-queue us in. Yep. It's a bike. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Wow, there are no healers running tonight. Hmm. Is that from the Endwalker Collector's Edition? Oh yeah, I think that was Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers. Yep. Definitely set. Rawr. We need a healer to queue in by themselves. Pop into the FC chat really quick. Speak of the devil. I think there was only like 1 or 2 people on in the FC, but oh, that's fine. And I didn't disable cutscenes for this dungeon. So, yay, it's been caught on stream. The intro to this dungeon. Oh shit, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do my level 15 class quest. I don't have my throwing ability. So, I'm gonna be a little... Yep. Well, remember, it does change every time. And our color? Alright. So, I'm sorry my pulls are gonna suck somewhat, because I can't do my tomahawk throw. Well, you do when you do your level 15 class quest, you do. And I forgot to do it. Yeah, I've been oops. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very much so. Oh, yeah. If he pulls out his claws and you attack him, he does an attack called Triangle in the Sky. It's a counter. I made that mistake in a recent playthrough of Mega Man X4 on the X Legacy Collection on the Switch. I hit him with 0 and he pulled out his claws right as I swung and I was like, you suck. That attack hurts. Mm-hmm. That's not bad. I know. Stick to using overpower. That's fine. No, but should we go kill the other ones? Alright. So, let's pull our boss. Oh, yeah, when it did its first AoE ability. I smacked it with a kick. Oh. Uh-oh, cat. There's some competition on Monk. Hmm? Oh, I'm taking some hurts. No. Yep. Don't run on too far ahead of me. I'm gonna try something. So, we're gonna pull them all. No, I don't think I got that type of skill, but I mean, I could try. No. I mean, you can if you want to, I don't care. May as well go get the other two. Sprint back. Sprint back. The faster you get back here, the easier off things will be. All right. Good. Yep. So, Shay, what do you think of your first dungeon run so far? The emoticon. Yeah, it does help when you have people that you know running stuff with you. It helps a lot. Okay, I'm gonna pull him up here because they're about to release the pets. Shall stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to quiver, 'cause no mere mortal can resist the evil of the thriller. I'm on a roll tonight. Oh, absolutely, because I'm because I'm streaming it. It's a lot more way to be myself without actually having to be myself. Oh, sure, it would have to be. Yes. Yep. All right. So welcome to your first boss. Yep. And you don't want to know what happened to that guy. That dude just lost his head. Alright. Eleanor, welcome to your first boss fight. The one thing I want you to focus on is what you've been doing the entire time. I want you to DPS and DPS only. If you see these things start to bubble, these ripples right here, don't run to them. Focus on the boss. We're going to completely kick the living tail out of him. The healer knows what to do. Yep, as they call it, burning. Yeah. Yeah. Would you like to limit break, please? Congratulations, Shay, on your first dungeon run. Alright, guys. Well done on the dungeon. And I'm sure you will. Think Mega Man if you have to. So, guys, Alright, so with the fact that we have completed this for Dungeon Run, it was a short one, but that's how first dungeons are. I am actually going to call it a night. It is 10 o'clock p.m. right now for me, and I kind of want to finish eating and then kind of just chill before I crash. Yes. Yep. Righty. So, all right. Well, this is the end of the stream. I would like to thank you for joining me tonight, Pichu, and for everyone watching that had a great time, especially with, me spouting random Jeff Dunham stuff and everything. All right. Oh, yeah. So, with that said, y'all have a great night. Take care. Have fun. Go enjoy Chizo's stream now. Be gone with you.